Yes, man, we're not far from that drowning. You want to put this call on hold for a second? We still got to put notes on it. We're heading over there. On this day, it was an early afternoon. It was sunny out. Officer Gonzalez and I, we were working an accident. At that time, we heard a call for a drowning come out over the radio. It's a good thing you're an EMT.
Before I was a police officer, I was actually an emergency medical technician, EMT for short.
Unconscious, not breathing, was in pool underwater for 5 minutes, they think. CPR is in progress. As we're on the way to the call, your heart just sinks when you hear the call for a drowning come out, and you just hope that you're close enough to be able to make a difference in the person who is affected by this.
It was like watching a suspense movie, waiting to see what was going to happen.
When we got there, it was an absolute dire situation.
No pulse, no heartbeat. I'll never get that vision out of my head.
Even not knowing the outcome, I knew what I had to do. So I picked her up, I checked her airway. She wasn't breathing, checked her pulse. I didn't feel a pulse at the time.
There you go, come on, breathe, mama, come on.
What I knew I needed to do was clear her airway so she can breathe. And then I did chest compressions, hit more back blows, and she ended up throwing up whatever else she had, and she started breathing, a little by little on her own.
She needed help, but when we heard that she was starting to breathe on her own, it gave everybody a lot of hope. The reason that the child is alive is there was I believe he was an LVN that was on site that immediately started life-saving interventions. If somebody did not start CPR prior to us getting there, this could have been a completely different outcome.
You have a few minutes to react and to start trying to save this patient, in particular, in our case, the children. And if you do that, you're really literally changing totally the outcome.
Without them, my granddaughter would not be alive.
Everybody should know CPR, not only for drowning, but for any form of arrest. Starting CPR rapidly is what buys people the opportunity to actually survive.
Every day you have an opportunity to be a hero in one way or another. And Officers Gonzalez and Mount showed how that happens.
This truly was a miracle that I'm sitting here talking to you about my granddaughter who was dead on August 18th at about 2:30 in the afternoon, and then brought back to life by amazing people.